Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier. So today in this particular video, I am going to discuss how Haryana is winning the fight against stubble burning. So if you are from India, I think you are aware that stubble burning, especially this time, is a very big problem for India. It is causing huge amount of air pollution, and apart from air pollution, it has several other impacts to our mother nature also in a bad way, right? And how the Haryana state is handling this particular issue using technology and other government subsidies. Let us try to explore that in deeper. Okay. So here if you see that on October end 2023, NASA has released an image showing stubble burning in North India, especially in Punjab and Haryana state. So here we are having our Punjab, this region, and here this particular state is basically our Haryana state. Okay. All these red dots, whatever is available in this map, they are basically showing the stubble burning area where stubble burning is happening in the farms, right? So I hope from this image itself you can clearly understand that stubble burning or the red areas are much dense and much higher in volume compared to our Haryana state. So that means in Punjab there is huge amount of stubble burning happening, but in Haryana it is very less. I think it is October 25th and this is October 26th image. In both days you can see that in Haryana the number is very less. So what measures or steps the Haryana government has taken to resolve this issue? Let us try to understand today in this video. So before we discuss further more, let us try to understand the concept of stubble. If you consider this is a crop, this particular part is called as stem, and when the crop is cut, generally it is cut like this. So the upper part is containing all the crops or fruits, etc. And the lower part of the stem, which is basically left standing in the field after the crop is cut, that part is called as stubble. If you have went to village, I think you have seen this kind of thing where the lower part of this stem are left in the field only. These parts are called as stubble. Okay. Now suppose farmers has grown crops and then they have cut the upper part of the crops which is required for them. Now these parts are remaining. This has not much use. So what they do as a easiest solution to remove those, they basically burn the stubble, whatever is available in the field. Okay. So there are major two reasons. The process is easiest, I can say, right, and cheapest also. Now obviously due to stubble burning there are a lot of issues or impact to our mother nature happens. Let us try to explore those. So here this particular video will give you some idea about stubble burning and its issues. Okay, so I'll play this video. Have a watch.
क्या आप जानते हैं कि हवा में फैले प्रदूषक न केवल हमारी आंखों में जलन एवं सांस लेने में कठिनाई पैदा करते हैं, बल्कि इससे फेफड़ों के रोग जैसी जानलेवा बीमारियां भी हो सकती हैं। उत्तर भारत में सर्दियों के महीनों के दौरान स्मॉग एक प्रमुख स्वास्थ्य चिंता है, जिसका एक प्रमुख योगदानकर्ता पराली जलाना है। किसानों के पास पराली के निपटान के लिए आवश्यक उपकरण न होने के कारण वो पराली जला देते हैं, जिसका सबसे अधिक प्रभाव छोटे और सीमांत किसानों पर पड़ता है।
So this is basically nothing but called as stubble burning, where they burn the whole field and all the stubbles become ash and then they do their next cropping, right? Now due to this stubble burning, what are the problems which obviously can appear? Number one is due to this huge amount of burning, lot of greenhouse gases are emitted to our air. So obviously that will result into global warming. Then the second issue obviously is smog, right? Which is basically formed by combination of smoke plus fog. Because this is winter time, almost winter is entering, so fog is a common natural thing, and this smoke, when it reaches air, it get combined with the fog and creates smog. And due to this smog, you can see here in this picture how the road visibility decreases and issues like accident might happen. Then the other problem is death of birds. When the farmer burn the stubble, then adjacent to that particular farm, whatever trees are there, they also get burned, and maybe there are multiple different species of birds who were staying in that tree. They also sometimes get killed due to this fire. Okay, so here I can write kills bird And obviously fourth impact is soil fertility get decreases, because when we are burning the farm, then there are two things getting impacted. One is bacterial community, whatever is available within this particular farm soil, they get killed. Apart from that, all the macronutrients also get impacted due to this fire, and due to which overall soil fertility get decreases, right? So these are some major impacts of this stubble burning. I hope you got up to this. Now let's try to understand a solution to this stubble burning. There are multiple solutions available. Let's start with central government. What the central government's action against stubble burning? So here, just to mention two very important steps. Instead of burning this stubble, we can take it to some farm where it can be fermented, and after fermentation the produced gas can be used for generating CNG, LNG, etc. right, which can be used as fuel for our vehicles. So here if you see, recently Nitin Gadkari ji, that is Minister of Road Transport and Highway, he has said that bitumen, bio-CNG, LNG is being made from stubble. 185 projects have been started in Haryana, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh for the production of CNG and LNG, ethanol, biobitumen and activation fuel are being produced. Okay, so problems of stubble burning will be solved using this kind of CNG, LNG production. That is one possible way. Apart from that, these stubbles can produce the gas which can be used as biofuels for our industry boilers. If you see the recent step taken by central government, that is Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Tuesday announced the launch of SAMARTH Scheme. What is SAMARTH? SAMARTH is Sustainable Agrarian Mission of Use of Agro-Residual in Thermal Power Plants. That is, this stubble is nothing but our agro-residuals, right? After agriculture, residue is getting generated. So from that, by fermenting it, producing gases which can be used in industry boilers. So for that, this particular SAMARTH scheme is launched to promote the use of biomasses in coal-field thermal power plants, a step which will curb the stubble burning and air pollution, right? So these are few central government steps to reduce the stubble burning and use the derived product more efficiently, which will impact less to our mother nature, right? Then apart from that, there is a company called Dharaksha Ecosolutions. What they are doing, they are using stubble to generate packages. Okay, packaging industries can collect stubble to make packaging boxes which are more environment friendly than other non-disposable material like thermocols, plastic, etc. So thermocol and plastics, etc. always stays in nature in its same form or take huge time to get degraded and mix with soil. Whereas if you are generating packages using stubble, then obviously that is eco-friendly and easily get degraded. So this kind of packaging system also can be formed. So this is another application of stubble, and to avoid stubble burning, this kind of steps can be taken, right? And now let's come to our point, that what step our Haryana government has taken to tackle stubble burning. So this is our Indian map, and here if you see that this is our Punjab state and this is our Haryana state, that itself is zoomed in this particular picture. And here this is the tweet from ANI recently. If you see the date October 27, 2023, recently the ANI has posted or tweeted that Haryana government released the image it claims from the NASA showing more than double stubble burning indicates in Punjab as compared to Haryana on October 25 and 26. Okay, so here as you can clearly see that in Punjab the stubble burning is happening much more than compared to our Haryana state. Okay, right? So how Haryana government has tackled this problem? Let's try to understand that. That is how Haryana is winning against stubble burning. So what Haryana government has done, they have launched a project called CRM. What is CRM? CRM is basically crop residual management. Okay, because stubble is nothing but a crop residual, right? So how to manage that efficiently? So first step what they have taken is awareness campaign via various channels like radio, distributing calendars where messages are written, the consequence of stubble burning, etc. Via WhatsApp messaging, via door-to-door campaign. Using all these various means, the government is trying to generate an awareness that the stubble burning is impacting our nature among the farmers. Because most of the farmers are not aware that the stubble burning is causing harm. So first thing is, we need to make them aware or educated on this matter. So for that, the awareness campaign via various channels is performed. Okay. Then the second step is converting stubble into fodder. Okay, what is that? Cow and other these kind of animals can consume this stubble as food. So is there any way that farmers can get those stubble and then sell to government, and they will get maybe per hectare this much amount if they are providing the stubble. And what government can do, they can convert that stubble into food for these kind of animals, right? So that is another means or step what government has taken, that they convert the stubble to food. Now the question comes, how to take up this particular stubble from the ground? Because that is a very difficult process. Because inside stubble, we are having our roots. They are very tightly coupled with the soil. So is there any easy way to uproot that so that it can be used in industries to generate food or biofuels, or maybe packaging industry can use? So basically what I mean to say that farmers need some equipment using which they can take out those stubbles and utilize in all this manner. Now, is there any machine which can do this activity? So the answer is yes, there are various machines to do this kind of activity. Among those, I am going to explain about one particular machine, that is Happy Seeder. If you see, this particular machine is called Happy Seeder, and it is basically connected with the tractor. Using tractor, it can walk around throughout the farm. So here, if you see the lower part, this is called lower body. The lower body is basically shown here. So front side of lower body looks like this. Here if you see, lot of blades are connected. The blades are basically used to cut this stubble. Okay, right? So once the stubble is cut, its work is not finished. It can do something more. What is that? Let us try to understand in the next slide. So here if you see, on the top side here, there are some box type things are there, right? So that particular thing is shown here. Here two containers are there. One is called seed box. One is called fertilizer box. So what happens, that the farmer put seed and fertilizer in these two boxes, and below this particular place here, if you see, there some pipes are coming. Using these pipes, the seeds and fertilizer come out of this particular box, and in the lower part of this particular place, there are these kind of sharp edges available, which basically cut the soil and put the seed as well as fertilizer deep into the soil. Okay. So this particular tool is not only used to cut the stubble, but it is also doing the seeding and fertilizing the farm. Okay. So here we are having one particular video which can easily show you how Happy Seeder is working. Let me just play this video. It will give you some better idea. So here if you see that here we are having some blades, and the blades started rotating. This will cut all the stubble on its way, and from these pipes, okay, from here basically seeds, the fertilizers are coming, and they are basically getting entered in the soil. So this is how our Happy Seeder is working. And Happy Seeder usage is not only helping in uprooting the stubble or inserting seeds, but actually it is helping farmers in other ways too. Basically, when farmers are using Happy Seeder to seed the farm, then using this particular tool, the seeds are getting entered in the soil very deep. So the moisture property, whatever is required around the seed for growing, that it get because the seeds are kept deep inside the soil. And not only that, if you see this particular video, the stubbles are getting cut using this particular blade, right? But if the farmers want, they can keep the stubble as it is in the field. So what happens next time when they will give water to the crop, using the water, the stubble will get fermented and it will basically enrich the soil fertility ultimately. And that way the crop will give more yield, right? So this way Happy Seeder is helping in improvement of the yield of the farming also. So now the question comes, how the farmers will get these kind of high cost devices, because there can be many small and medium scale farmers who cannot afford these kind of tools, right? So for that also government has taken some steps. This is our third pillar, and here comes the private company Deloitte. What Deloitte has done, Deloitte has tied up with our Haryana government, and they have developed an app called Krishi, Yantra, Saathi. What this app is doing, here we are having farmers and here we are having the equipment owners, right? So farmers can request for certain device that can be Happy Seeder or some other sort of tool using which this kind of improvement can be done. They can make the request to this Krishi Yantra Saathi app, and in this particular platform, the equipment owners are also available. So basically this platform is helping both farmers and light equipment owners come in same place and communicate between each other. And farmers can make a request. The owners can provide that particular tool. That way it can be done. Okay. So let me show you how inside the app it looks like. So this is basically within Krishi Yantra Saathi app. This is one sample page. And here you can see that my booking, here it is clearly showing for crop variety Basmati for 2 acre areas. This particular CRM component is needed. That is Bullet. What is Bullet? Bullet is basically another gadget which looks like this. Here from input we can provide this Stubble, and as output it basically gives this kind of round shape or cylinder shape architecture of Stubble. Okay, which can be kept easily in systematic manner. So this tool might be a farmer need for 2 acre areas for Basmati crop. So they can put an order like this way, right? Coming to the features of the app, number one best feature is it is multilingual. Here you are having an option to change the language because not all farmers know English language. So for their easy of usage or convenience purpose, the app is multilingual. Farmer can change to local language and easily use this particular app, right? Apart from that, this particular app is AI enabled also. Now the question comes, how AI is helping in this particular use case? For that, let me just play this video. You will get clear idea.
We have worked with the state of Haryana to try to solve the problem of stubble burning. The AI-enabled platform uses satellite images to identify when the farm will be ready so as to predict which farmer will need the equipment at the right time.
सैटेलाइट के जरिए प्रशासनों को ये जानकारी मिलती है कि कौन से खेतों में किस उपकरण की जरूरत है.
So basically here if you see, let me just bring in this particular place, they are capturing satellite images for different farms, okay? And they are processing that particular images using artificial intelligence, machine learning, these kind of advanced systems. And they are trying to understand which farmer might need what kind of CRM solution for their field, right? And then it is getting informed to the local government entity, and then they are maybe communicating with farmers for the right tool. Okay. So obviously another question might come that the right equipment owner will provide their tool to the farmers, but they need money for that. Who will provide them the money? So the question is, from where money is coming? So money is nothing but coming from government subsidies. So our Haryana government is helping the farmers to avail this particular service so that the stubble burning and the consequences of it can be reduced. Okay. Even recently, the Supreme Court also said the Punjab government that learn from Haryana. That is the Punjab government should learn from Haryana regarding incentive given to farmers, the bench said. So the Haryana government is giving incentive to farmers or the right equipment owners to get communicated and resolve this issue. And this is basically one of the role model using which Haryana is basically winning against stubble burning problem. So I just thought to discuss with you because here using technology, we are solving a real world problem. Apps, AI, all these things are cutting edge technologies, and this is basically helping or impacting our nature in good way. So I hope you understood this. All the relevant sources I'll be providing in the description box. You can go through that and explore more. This is all for this video. If you find this video helpful, then please like, share and comment. Subscribe our channel if you have not subscribed till now. And don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos. Thank you for watching.